Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. This is Jonah with Trading the Charts Pro, and guys, in this video I'm going to be breaking down 4 stocks to buy right here right now. Stay tuned. Alright guys, here we are. We have 4 stocks that we should be buying right here, right now in this correction. And I'm going to break them down and tell you why we're buying these right here, right now. I am a technical trader, guys. So this means that I will evaluate every stocks that come to my attention to see, is there a predictable, repeatable pattern here in this stock, or is there something that is consistent on a technical basis that we can use to make a projection or to see where is the profit opportunity in any given stock, that we're watching. All right, and tonight the first one that I want to break down is NVDA. All right guys, technically we're seeing that, or we've heard that, there has been chip shortages, both for the computers, for the cars, all of this stuff. We're gonna need a lot more chips because we're going AI, we're going into the future where everything has to do with the software, right? So how does that present a opportunity here for us? Well, when we look at the chart of NVIDIA, guys, we're seeing where this thing here has been moving sideways very nice. All right, so in order to spot an opportunity, one, you have to find, first thing, your support, right? And when we look at this chart, we can see that, NVIDIA has consolidated around this $478 to $494 way back in October of 2020. That's the first thing we identify. Also, we can see that the price action had pulled back into this level where we're seeing it bouncing somewhat off the 200-day moving average, right? So when we look at the big picture pattern, we can see clearly that NVIDIA is oscillating from, the $478 level, moving to a high of all the way at $612, right? So this is the opportunity that we see. The opportunity is that the stock can move from 494 all the way up to $612, all right? So is this consistent? Well, yes, we've seen where the stock built a base here before and run as high as 588. So worst case scenario from where NVIDIA is right now, worst case scenario, price action can actually get back up to $588. So this is the first stock that I'm actually buying right here, right now. And I think that, this is a good place for everyone to consider this stock as a buy. Where would I no longer look or like this stock as a buy? Well, if it, closed back below the 200-day moving average, if it starts to break down below this $478 level, then it means that the consistency that we were seeing here is no longer consistent, and now the stock is going down, into the bearish territory, and at that point we'd no longer consider it. But as it is right here, right now, I like this as a longer term play, looking to hold this 3 to 6 months if it takes that long to get back up to the 588 level or into the $612 level. I also believe that, given that there's chip shortages, these companies are going to be, having a lot more opportunity to produce, ramp up their production, and that may actually add to their top line revenue as well as their bottom line revenue. Hence, there is a probability that this stock may be higher than $312, or $612 in 6 to 12 months. So this is why I'm buying this. I like this right here, right now. All right. The next one that, I really like right here, right now is Shopify. Guys, when we look at Shopify, we can see that this thing has been in a very consistent uptrend, right? And given that we've identified the uptrend, where is the support? Well, we see that, typically this stock has a uptrending support level. So it means that every time the stock runs higher and it pulls back, we're having a higher support level, right? So now the stock has went as high as $1,500, and now we pull back because of the sell-off, and we're right down here into the $1,100 level. I feel like this is a fair price given that this thing is moving higher. We can start scaling into this down here at 1,100, looking to get price to move back up to around $1,300-$1,400. So this is a long-term play, 3 to 4 months as well, and this is why I like this stock right here, right now. This is a buy, in my opinion, based on the technicals. What are the technicals? Well, price action is consistently making a uptrend, and we are back to the support. So if we get a bounce, a confirmation right here at the support when the market opens again, that would give us a additional confirmation that, hey, it's time to go along on this stock in anticipation of price continue moving up to the upside. All right, so number 2 stock that we like is Shopify. Number 3, guys, I like Zoom. We talked about Zoom before. We also traded Zoom before. So last time, price came down, we had a gap fill around the 331 level. That's right here. We can see there was a gap when price was going up. Well, when we had this pull back into the very same level, price came down, filled the gap, and from there price bounced. Now after we got the bounce, we built a very nice bull flag around here, and when we got the bull flag breakout here, I did take a trade on this, riding it up into the 450. All right, now that's over. Price actually pulled back down into the very same support level again, and big picture, when we look at this technical pattern, this is a ascending triangular pattern. What is a ascending triangular pattern? This is a pattern where price runs up, price is bullish, and then we run into a triangular pattern, consolidate. So there is a probability that if Zoom is able to hold this 331 level bounce, we may at some point break out of this big picture triangular pattern in anticipation of trying to come back up into the 500 or $573 level. So if we're able to hold this level here, 331 to 347, then I'll start buying this as a longer 3 to probably 6 months play and holding this, because this is a solid stock as long as it holds this level. If it starts to break down below this support level here, then at that point I would no longer be interested in this, because stock breaks support and is heading lower. Based on the technicals, I would not be looking to buy that stock, because I'm a technical trader. Hence, anything that I'm looking to trade, there has to be something clear technically or from the chart perspective that gives me clarity or gives me confidence that the price action has the probability or the ability to propel higher. And based on the technicals, as long as we hold this level, which we saw that buyers came in a bit on Friday, so can we get a bounce? If we get a bounce here, I'd look to start scaling into this in anticipation of riding our first level, 416. And if we are able to break 416, then we look to ride this higher to the upside. All right, so that's stock number 3. Stock number 4 is Twilio. Did we talk about Twilio already? No, we did not. Okay, so number 1, Zoom, Shopify, NVDA, and now number 4, I think Twilio. I don't think we talked about Twilio before. So Twilio, guys, as far as Twilio goes, again, this is, we're in a very nice uptrend here, and the stock pulled back down into the support. As long as we are able to hold this support, I believe that, this thing can continue moving up to the upside. This company is, a cloud-based. They help businesses move their telephone and stuff like that into the cloud. So this is a futuristic kind of business. It's a business that is changing the way things are currently done now, and for that reason I feel like the sentiments is, only to the upside at this point. If Twilio, end up breaking down below these support levels, then at that point I would no longer really like Twilio, at least for the short term. Maybe if it comes back to the 200, I would consider it. But then because of the technicals, we're seeing that this thing is having higher support level, meaning we're making new highs and higher lows every time. If it breaks this support level, now I have to look at it like, well, on a technical basis, it's not intact anymore. So I wouldn't be looking to trade it just right here, right now, if it breaks. But if, as long as we can hold this level that we are at right now, then I'm looking to see this thing continue moving to the upside. All right, so guys, also, if you trade options, you can use options to play some of these stocks because they're very expensive. So if you can do 1 or 2 contracts, as long as you understand the pattern, then you can take on a swing trade using the options to pour up the profits inside these trades as well. All right, so if you did find some value inside this video, just hit that thumbs up, and I look forward to see you guys in my next video. Thanks.